This is the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 1 through 2. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. To the hopeful elect, 144,000. And to the rest of the great multitude, men, women, and children, the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Shalom. It's the brother Damahal Gabar here with another lesson. Lord, willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I started this lesson with Revelation, the 16th chapter, and the main focus being on the second verse, which is dealing with the noisome and grievous sore that fell upon the men and women and children. All right, don't think just because it says men that only men are going to be, receiving the MOTB. All right, this is the test that's going to come upon all men, women, children, both free and poor, rich and bond, in these last days. All right. And you can see the people that received it, they received what? This grievous sore. And I want to go into this word for the word for sore. All right. And the word is helikos. And it says a wound, especially a wound producing a discharge and pus, a sore and ulcer. You see, which, this is what's going to happen to those that receive the MOTB. Let's go to the root and see what it says. It says merely to draw by inward power. Yeah, no, not pretty much. But the point being that, those that receive this MOTB, you're going to receive this basically a cancerous sore oozing out pus, which is basically going to be the reward of the recipients of the MOTB. And then eventually you'll be, burnt with nuclear fire, as judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But the main point being is that, this is what was ultimately showing that, look, you cannot trust in any, technological advances that Esau Edom is going to present. And this shows you that his technology of this MOTB, it's flawed. It has repercussions, and this goes along with all of his technology. Now, some of his technology that he uses today, it serves a purpose. Like, for instance, having a smartphone, which we call the Urim and the Thummim, but, it serves its purpose. It helps you to make your life more convenient. It helps you to stay in contact. It's basically a mini computer in your pocket. It has its benefits, but it also has its negative effects. That having the cell phone in your pocket is basically releasing massive amounts of radiation, and it's cooking your balls when you have it in your front pocket. These tablets that your children use, they emit radiation. The 5G, 6G, frequencies are omitting massive amounts of radiation. It's causing huge amounts of cancer. Even the cell phone, they tell you that when you hold it up to your ear, it's causing basically cancer and radiation to blast you through your ear into your brain, and it causes cancer. You see? And that's what it is with everything that Esau produces. It has some benefits, but it also has more negative benefits than good benefits. And how much more with this MOTB? And this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to trust. A lot of people are going to be deceived, and a lot of people are going to be basically, trusting in his many miracles to get involved with this technology. But the main point being is that it always has negative effects. Everything that Esau creates, it causes some form of death. Some forms of negative, you receive some more negative than good at the end of the day. And this MOTB, you see the reward that you're going to get from having it is you're going to basically receive cancer. All right. And that's what this, is basically him putting this technology and radiation in the cell phone inside of you. All of his wearables, his internet of bodies, all of his detachables, all these things cause negative effects on the body in some shape, form, or fashion. Now, it may seem fashionable. It may seem that is helping your life. It's helping, it's trendy. It's, technology. At the end of the day, you're able to do certain things with it. But ultimately it always ends in destroying the user. And you see, this MOTB is no different. And this is why, at the end of the day, nothing that this man gives unto you should be fully trusted, man. It all comes with some form of negative consequence. All right. And I say all this because I was reading this and it made me think of the MOTB. It made me think of all these people trusting in Esau's science and his technology, all of these talk of transhumanism. Hey, man, that shit is going to have so many negative effects and harm on the body that this devil was not really, letting you people know. He's just showing you the benefit of it. He's just showing you how it can make life more convenient. It could, merge man with machine. You can live forever. You could, he can make the the paralyzed to walk. Those who can't move limbs to be able to move limbs. This is why he has his neural link, his brain implants, his brain chips. Look, man, that shit may look like as if he's able to help humankind and mankind, but really, it all leads to death at the end of the day. He's putting pig hearts inside of humans. He's doing all of this nip and tuck, merging man with machine. Look, man, that shit's gonna have vast negative effects on the human body at the end of the day because it's not natural. It's not from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's artificial. All right. And the human body was not made to be to be merged with machine and with technology. It's going to destroy you. It's going to cause cancer. It's going to cause a lot of irregularities, if I'm saying that word right, in the body. Because the Most High didn't create us to be merged with machine and to have brain implants, chip implants, to be half man, half machine. You see? And Esau is telling you this is how he's going to bring immortality. This is how he's going to merge man with machine and, transcend the normal, capabilities that humans are been created with, man. You see, he's literally trying to be God on the planet Earth, and it's going to end very badly for those of you who fall for it, who worship it, and who are going to come to this devil in hopes that he can improve and advance your life beyond what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has made man to be. You see, and this is why the elect, we're waiting on our change to come from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. In that twinkling of an eye, we're going to be changed. We're going to be made, this corruptible is going to put on immortal. You see? That's when we're going to become immortal. That's when we're going to become gods on this planet Earth, is via the change of the creator of the universe through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is a light and easy thing that he can do. Remember, when you read about, in the beginning with Adam and Noah and Methuselah, how they lived 900 years, 800 years, 600 years, that's not a fallacy. That's not make believe, The Lord made it, the more that man sinned on the earth, the more that the Lord shortened the lifespan of mankind on this planet Earth as a result of punishment. So can you imagine when we're, changed and we have the new covenant within us, the law, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord, upgrades us, to the, what he, matter of fact, let me get this real fast, man. Let me get this and I'll come back to this. Revelations 13. To be immortal. Here we go. Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. For God created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side shall find it. You see? And this is why we're not living up to our full capabilities and our godlike status that we had with the beginning, is because of sin and wickedness. So when the Lord changes the elect and put his law, statutes, and commandments in our inward part, and there's no more sin, no more death, no more corruption, that's going to come to the Israelites. Hey, we're going to live forever, and we're going to be endued with powers beyond normal capabilities, man. We'll be able to manipulate the elements, to fly, to read thoughts. We're going to be at one with the creator and with this and with the universe, where all things, everything will be limitless. You see, it's not going to be like that movie Limitless, where he had to eat that pill and it like totally let him be able to use more of his brain. He became intelligent, and everything that he did, he was just, more heightened in his senses. Hey, with the snap of a finger, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai can bring us back to that glory that we once had. And that's what the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that's what we're waiting on. That's what the Lord is going to give us. But you got Esau, who's coming in the, in opposition to that, is coming with his own form of it via his technology, which anybody that trusts in it, you're a damn fool, and you're going to be sadly disappointed, and ultimately you're going to be destroyed. And look at this, all right? This is what made me do this video. It says some Apple Vision Pro users suffered black eyes, headaches, and neck pain. And that's all the result of Esau's technology, you see? And this is the wave of the future. This is how Esau is telling you, the future that he's creating is going to be. But what do you need with it? You need all these gadgets, all of these wearables, all of these artificial forms of spiritual power in order to even to indulge in it. But look at the result of it, man. Like I said, using these cell phones causes cancer. Having all this Wi-Fi in your house, you can't sleep at night. It has this negative effects. You go to his hospitals. Everything that's involved with this technology, it has some form of repercussions in using it, and it's not pure. It's not 100%. It's not something that is gonna forever benefit mankind, man. It comes with its flaws. It comes with its with its side effects, man. And how much more, like I just read, with the MOTB. And like I said, he's going to make it fashionable. He's going to make it seem as if it's the wave of the future. You see all these dumbass Swedes and these different people around the world letting them put brain chips in them to open their car doors, to get into the office building, to put, particular information on their microchips, and they're walking around thinking they're just so cool, man. But really, they're just basically implanting a device that's going to accelerate sicknesses and cancers, and eventually, like the book of Revelation says, that that heklos, that cancer, that sore. You see, so stop. This man should not be trusted in, at any point and at any time, man. Like I said, it might, all his little technology, it has some form of benefit, but at the end of the day, it's all going to lead to death. It's all being used to manipulate you and to deceive you, and to eventually trusting into all of his miracles, till eventually you'll be deceived into putting that MOTB within you, But anyways, it says several early adopters of Apple's mixed reality headset tells MarketWatch that the fit has been a pain point, but they still like the new gadget. See, so you people are absolutely retarded, man. They'll take the pain and the repercussions that come with it just so they can be trendy, just so they could seem as if they're up with the times, and they're going along with the wave of the future. Remember, Klaus Schwab said it himself: if those who don't want to merge with technology in the future, you will not be able to function in society. You see, and it's all leading to you eventually taking that MOTB, which is going to eventually lead to your own downfall and your death. So this man is not to be trusted. His technology is not to be trusted. Now, you use it for what you got to use it for. But we know when it starts using that fourth industrial revolution age type technology, hey, it's going to come a point to where we're going to have to all detach and put our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And this man is not a God. He's just a man. And he cannot make you a God nor transcend you beyond the normal realms of this reality that the Most High has created, man. All right. It says some Apple Vision Pro users are finding that virtual reality headset isn't so easy on the eyes after all. Emily Oatman got her 3500 device in February and told MarketWatch that it gave her 2 black eyes after she wore it for the first time for about an hour. I wasn't able to use it very much the first few weeks because the fit was just off, said Ullman, chief media officer at Hopscotch Interactive, who is based in Kingston, California. Ullman creates videos with the device for commercial and residential real estate clients. She added that she had super dark eyes after wearing the Apple Vision Pro, which she said clearly placed too much weight on my cheeks. It says Ullman is not the only user pained by the Apple new VR device. Yeah, like I said, in the future, when you take his MOTB, you're going to be pained as well, but in a whole different manner. All right. It says Ian Beecraft, CEO of consulting firm Signal and Cypher, felt soreness at the base of his skull and in his upper back after a 2-hour session. He said in the interview he blamed the fit for the Apple gadget. You see, Apple Inc.'s AAPL Vision Pro is generating oohs and ahs and black eyes and other maladies. And that's like with all Esau's technology. It's all having some form of effect, whether you can feel it, whether it's noticeable at that point or not. But long term, it always leads to something negative, man. You see, It says, among early adopters of the heralded mixed reality headset, while it may have been well reviewed, the high-tech wearable comes with an important caveat. Wearing it for extended periods of time, more than an hour or so, risks neck pain, headaches, eye strain, and backaches, according to users of the device and Apple literature. Some users, just like his Wi-Fi signals and technology, that shit causes what is it called? Havana syndrome. It causes radiation sickness, man. A lot of people who live next to these cell phone towers, it fucks with their sleep. It causes hair loss. It causes cancer. It causes negative what's that shit called? Vertigo. It causes all type of effects, but we've been using this for so long. Some of the effects you feel, but sometimes it's so minor you don't really feel it. But sometimes it's more powerful and you feel it. But it's all the result of this devil's technology, man. His frequencies, his technology. It says some users have taken to social media sites such as Reddit to grouse about other side effects like puffy or dry eyes, in addition to dark under the eye circles resembling black eyes. Apple director, blah, blah, blah. What else? Physical effects. It says, you're wearing a computer strapped to your face, said Jeremy Bailison, who studies virtual reality at Stanford University and recently published research concerning the psychological effects of pass-through video usage and mixed reality. See? The psychological effect. It ain't no telling, the other psychological effects it's having. Imagine people using this shit for hours and hours and hours, man. The psychological damage is happening. Some of these people might be so affected taking this shit on top of that, taking this shit while they're high on weed, high on Esau's pills, with alcohol. This shit could really have some major psychological damage to where you won't know whether you're in reality or whether you're in the altered reality, This shit could cause suicidal tendencies. It could cause all type of shit unbeknownst to the user over time. But that's just the way that Esau's bullshit works, man. All right. It just brings death, and it's not fit for, to be used, with the creation with the Most High, man. It says, pass through is a feature that lets users step outside their view in VR to glimpse the real time view of their surroundings. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, overuse of any headset, including Apple's, could lead to temporary general discomfort, distraction from the real world, and simulator sickness, which is akin to motion sickness, according to Bailison. And I'm sure it's other serious side effects they have from this shit that they're not gonna tell you. You see? What else? It says, take a break and all this bullshit. But what's going to happen when you got that MOTB in you? You're not going to be able to take no break from that, because once you put it in it, hey, your cells are going to surround around that device, which is pumping out radiation nonstop, man. Like I said, that's why it's going to cause that grievous sore, that sucrose, man. You see? And that's why, hey, man, this devil Esau is off the chain, man. And you, Jake, putting your trust in him, it's only going to be to your own downfall, all right? This is Ezekiel 28:1. It says, the word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, which the prince of Tyrus, modern day prince of Tyrus, is Esau, Edom. Just like he's the modern day Pharaoh. He's the modern day Egyptians. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, which the seas represents peoples. All right. And Esau does sit in the midst of the seas. He's the king of the earth right now, man. All right. And his heart is lifted up mainly because of his technology, his artificial intelligence, his Apple GoPro, all of his miracles, and, technology that he possesses, man. He really sees that he is God. He can make genetically modified organisms. He can clone animals, He has satellites, artificial intelligence where he can mark and track and trace and monitor everybody. He has his wearables, his internet of bodies. Now he's trying to put the technology inside of you so that he can know what's going on, not only outside, but in the inside of everybody, man. You see, he's definitely on a ego trip. You see, it says, yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart, meaning his mind, as the heart of God, via what? His technology. That's why I quoted Klaus Schwab, who said, those who won't merge with technology in the future, you won't be able to function in this man's society. You see? That's why you got Noah Harari saying that the God of the Bible was fake news. We don't care if we do wickedness, and he said he won't make it rain. We have technology where we can make it rain. We have technology that can create earthquakes. That could, they're trying to block out the sun. They can do this, do that. Now they're feeling as if they are the Most High. But then again, they have to use all the creation and the minerals and the earth that God created to try to establish himself as a God. Go figure, right? It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, and there is no secret that they can hide from thee. You see? And now how is he trying to take that to the next level? By being able to put this technology inside of everybody to know what you think. I was just reading an article right now. I didn't finish it, but now they got this new mind reading technology. They got these headphones they can put in your ear that can read your brain links. You see? That they can know whether you're thinking, if you're pissed off, to now they're using that technology to try to do pre-crime, to look within your mind and know whether you're going to commit a crime, whether you're going to react violently or whatever. See? So hey, this devil was trying to take it there. It says, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures, and by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, which is mainly Russia and their military and their nuclear missiles. It says, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Right. So this shows you that Esau is no God, because if he was a God, he'll be able to deliver himself from the impending judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, but he's not a God. He's just a man. All right. And the basis of man at that. You see, remember, the Lord has given Esau this technology ultimately to raise him up, to make him proud, to make him be this arrogant, so that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua at the end of the day can exalt his name through the destruction of Esau Edom, which is this modern day Pharaoh. It says, will thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? Like Xerxes, he was pumping all that shit in the movie 300 that he's a God, and, they don't fear me. It's my divine power, But then once Leonidas threw that spear and cut him and made him bleed, man, everybody saw that he was just a man. You see, and he and that whole, the Medo-Persian Empire, they all fell. His kingdom fell just like every other kingdom before him and after him fell. All at the power and the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. It says, will thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am a God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. You see, so the Lord's going to give you over into the hand of a Gog, these Russians, and he's going to allow you to be slayed in the midst, to show that you are no God. You're just a man. It says, thou shalt die. He's talking about his technology. He can live forever. He can upload his consciousness. Well, last time I checked, one of your major lords, one of the Rothschilds, just recently dropped dead. Your technology couldn't save him. And before him, who was that one devil that had like 10 heart transplants, man? You gave that nigga 10 fresh hearts and he still dropped dead at the end of the day. All right. And your technology and your artificial intelligence is not going to save you, man. All right. You're going to die the death. All right. You're going to be humbled. You're going to be brought low. All right. You're going to bow down and bow the knee to the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai at the time appointed, man. It says, in the hand of him that slayeth thee, thou shalt die the deaths of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken it, saith Yahweh. All right. Point blank, period, man. All right. And this is for you, Jake, out there. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. It says, what? Help not in Egypt, but in the Most High. You see? It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. And this is to you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because a lot of you are going to trust in Esau's technology. You're going to trust in that MOTB. You're going to trust in this technology of the forced industrial revolution and artificial intelligence. You niggas are using it now to make money. You're using it now to scam. You're using his technology right now to chase the bag, for Instagram, for OnlyFans, on these dating sites, So you're already trusting within this man's technology, man. And when he fully comes down with the MOTB and this new technology, a lot of you, Jake, when all hell breaks loose and you're confused and you're perplexed, and he allows this order out of chaos to ensue, and he comes with the answer via this MOTB and digital this and digital that and this technology, a lot of you, Jakes, are going to trust in that shit because you don't trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because a lot of you only trust in what you can tangibly see and what you can hold and what this devil is going to present before you to your own destruction, man. It says, yet he is also wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against them and against the help of them that work iniquity. You see, the Lord's going to visit all upon you, man. You trust in this man and his technology in this system. When all is said and done, hey, the Lord's going to bring evil upon you and destroy you. It says, now these Egyptians is talking about the modern day Babylonians, America, all right? Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. You see, all of this shit that they got, Esau has, it's just flesh. It's just temporal. It's worldly. It's not eternal. It's not 100% foolproof, man. It's defective, like this Apple GoPro, just like a lot of his technology and even that MOTB. It says, when Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. You see? So you want to trust in this man? You want to take his MOTB? Okay, that's fine. Hey, you want to trust in this man? You want to hold up his new system? Hey, just like a lot of you who took that jump shot, man. You was, calling everybody who didn't want to take it. You're the problem. You're the reason why things can't go back to normal. Just take it so, we can go back to work and we can do all this and do all that. And now look at you. Look how many of you have dropped DEAD after trusting in this man and what he was presenting to you as the answer, as the way to get things back to normal. And now look what everything that's happened after all is said and done after that jump shot. You niggas are getting worse and not better. And it's going to be the same with this MOTB. He's going to get a lot of these sellout Jakes, a lot of these influencers, a lot of these actors to be promoting the shit and, down talking everybody who don't want to take it, everybody who's like, the hell with that. I ain't trusting in that shit. They're going to slander you. They're going to cancel you. They're going to do all these things to, hopefully that you can be deceived and, go along with the Joneses, but to your own destruction. You see? It says, let me see. It says, for thus have Yahweh spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai of hosts, come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. As birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. Turn ye unto him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted. For in that day every man shall cast away his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which your own hands have made unto you for a sin. And what is that modern day idol of silver and idol of gold you're going to trust in? Ultimately is Esau in this system. And mainly the part of that idol is going to go into that MOTB when he presents it unto you, because he's going to present it as life, as a salvation. And you're going to have to bow down and worship it and sacrifice, make a blood sacrifice to enter into that deal with this, with this system via that MOTB, man. But those of us who are of the household of faith, hey, we're going to be defended by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're not going to be left out here to be destroyed, because our faith and our trust is ultimately in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and not Egypt and not anything that Esau is going to be offering at the end of the day. All right. Because we know, like I said, Esau, he's not a God, man. All right. They're just men and they're not God. And everything that they're offering unto you is coming from a man's perspective. All right. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai can give immortality and life and salvation and deliverance in these times that we're coming in, man. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying. Until the next one, shalom.